So today we're learning about improper fractions and mixed numbers. Your learning objectives are I can convert improper fractions to mixed numbers and vice versa, and I can calculate with improper fractions and mixed numbers. So before we go on to the SATs questions, we need to learn how to convert a mixed number into an improper fraction. A mixed number is one where there is an integer and a fraction, such as 1 and 2/5. To convert a mixed number into an improper fraction, we multiply the denominator by the integer. So we multiply 5 by 1, which is equal to 5. We then add this to the numerator, 5 plus 2. 5 plus 2 is equal to 7. And the denominator remains the same. So 1 and 2/5 as an improper fraction is 7/5. So now it's your turn. We multiply the denominator by the whole number, then we add this to the numerator, and we keep the original denominator the same. I would like you to have a go at converting 1 and 3/7 into an improper fraction. So we multiply the denominator of 7 by the whole number of 1. 7 times 1 is 7. Then we add this to the numerator of 3. 7 plus 3 is equal to 10. The original denominator remains the same, so the answer is 10/7. Now we're going to look at how to convert improper fractions into mixed numbers. So we're going to do the first example together. We've got the example of 27. Firstly, we divide the numerator by the denominator. 20 divided by 7 is 2, with a remainder of 6, because 14 can fit into 20 and there are 6 left over. So that's 2 7s and a remainder of 6. So what this means is that the integer is 2, the numerator is the remainder of 6, and the original denominator remains the same. So 27 is equivalent to 2 and 6/7. So now it's your turn to convert an improper fraction into a mixed number. I'd like you to convert 18/5 into a mixed number. So pause the video now and have a go. The first step is to divide the numerator by the denominator. So we need to do 18 divided by 5. I know that 18 divided by 5 is 3, as 15 fits into 18, with a remainder of 3, as the difference between 15 and 18 is 3. As before, the integer is how many times the denominator fits into the numerator, which was 3 times, so that's the whole number, which is 3. The remainder is our new numerator and the old denominator stays the same, so 18/5 becomes 3 and 3/5. So well done. Now you can have a break. Going to go over some SATs questions to apply what you've just learnt. We're going to go through it together, and I will go over what we just learnt to make it very explicit. So we are going to look at this question. This question is 2 1/6 minus 2/3. We're going to convert the mixed number, which is 2 1/6, into an improper fraction first of all. And the way you do this is you start with the denominator, which is 6, and you multiply it by the whole number, which in this case is 2. 6 multiplied by 2 is equal to 12. So we have the denominator of 6, we multiplied it by the whole number of 2 to get 12. Now, with 12, we need to add the numerator to this. 12 plus 1 is equal to 13. So you multiply the denominator by the whole number and then you add the numerator. The improper fraction is 13/6. So now the calculation is 13/6 minus 2/3. So as before, when subtracting, we need to make the denominators the same using equivalent fractions. The lowest common multiple of 3 and 6 is 6, as 6 is a multiple of 3, as 6 is 3 times 2. So I need to times 2/3 by 2/2. 2 times 2 is 4 and 3 times 2 is 6. And now I will be able to complete the subtraction. 13/6 minus 4/6. Thirteen minus 4 is equal to 9, and the denominator remains the same. Now, to work out how to convert an improper fraction, which is the top-heavy fraction of 9/6, which is also equivalent to 3/2, we need to divide the numerator of 3 by the denominator of 2, which is equal to 1, and then we put the remainder as the new numerator. The remainder is 1 and the denominator remains the same. 3/2 is equal to 1 and 1/2. It's your turn. You're going to have a go at 1 1/4 multiplied by 39. So pause the video now and have a go. So welcome back to the video. Firstly, we need to convert 1 1/4 into an improper fraction. We start with the denominator of 4 and we multiply it by the whole number of 1. 4 times 1 is equal to 4. Then we need to add the numerator of 1. 4 plus 1 is equal to 5. So as an improper fraction, 1 1/4 is equal to 5/4. Now we need to convert 39 into a fraction, which we know would be 39/1. When we multiply, we just multiply the numerators and the denominators. We don't need to change the denominators, as we've learnt previously. So we need to do 5 multiplied by 39 first of all. That's the numerators. So I'm just going to write out the multiples of 39. 39, 78. We're only looking at 5 times 39, so I've skipped 3. I've doubled 78, as 2 times 39 times 2 would then be 4 times 39. And then I've added another 39 to get to 5 times 39, which is 195. So the fraction is now 195/4, as 4 times 1 is 4. This is an improper fraction, and you will get the mark if you leave it as that. That's fine. To convert it back to a mixed number, we divide the denominator by the numerator. So we need to do 195 divided by 4. So we could do that in bus stop method. I can't fit any groups of 400 into 100, so I think of it as 19 tens. I can fit 44s into 19 tens with 30 remaining. I'm going to write out my multiples of 4 until I get to the closest I can to 35. So I can fit 8 4s into 35 with a remainder of 3. So we've divided our numerator of 195 by 4, which was our denominator. We know that the whole is 48, as I can fit 48 4s into 195, and there's a remainder of 3. The remainder becomes the new numerator and the denominator stays the same. So it's 48 3/4.